Can you please help us?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. If you happen to be here in Michigan, you know we got a little white stuff on the ground. So everybody tonight, take your time. Drive safe. It's only an inch. You fucking Michigan drivers, they be getting winter amnesia like you don't remember that we get cold weather. Welcome to Unfiltered. I got a great show for y'all tonight.
Sir,
like we do all fucking time. Jordan might get on this bad boy in time, but we don't want him to rush. He is on the road, so take the time, bro.
be safe out there, bro.
Be safe out there. Get your Jamaican ass home on time. I don't know. And other than that, we gonna get started. We got like a couple of good topics for y'all tonight. 3 good topics. Of course, our main topic. Hope y'all was watching. Y'all replayed and went over and watched. Why did I get married again? We're gonna attack each character, each one tonight, and we just gonna have ourselves a good time. So y'all know how we do it. Let's get. So, everybody, again, it's your guy, Mr. Johnson, for y'all tonight. Again, welcome to Unfiltered. Of course, as we always say, share, follow, like, get that bad boy out there. And I'm going to let my cousin do his thing.
I got the Undertaker light going on. What's the deal, everybody? It's your boy Mac Daddy, 1/4 of that Unfiltered. Thank y'all for sharing, liking, subscribing. If you haven't, please do. And y'all in for a treat, baby. Let's get it.
All right. Couple good things. I know the one biggest thing that I'm a big excitement for. I know you really excited for. I know every guy's excited for is that we're about a week and a half away from the start of the NBA season.
Yes, sir. December 22nd on my mom's birthday.
So
I'm ready.
We is it's always gonna be off the hook getting ready for this. Is tight, loving it, getting back into it.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Kathy?
Really excited. I'm really excited for it. So we're gonna do a lot of good things coming up with this season. You expecting anything different, or you expecting it to go about the same as it did last time?
As far as the bubble, we're talking about who's gonna win it.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the competition, because from what I'm understanding, it's not a bubble anymore. They're gonna be in their stadiums, just no fans.
Yeah, man. I think with the adjustments going on as far as who's moving where, this season is so exciting, and like I just like to see how the new talent blossoms out the bubble, and seeing players who hasn't performed step up. So I'm just ready for the season, honestly. I'm ready for it. Like, it's some great matchups. A lot of teams that were bad got better. So I'm just, I'm looking forward to it.
Anybody stand out strong to you so far that you looking at like, okay, yeah, y'all sounds besides the Lakers?
I'm a John Wall fan, and DeMarcus Cousins looks remotely healthy. So I like to see what they do. They added Covington back. They got Christian Woods over there. I like to say, I'm not talking about James Harden because he's doing some silly stuff. But even with the addition of James Harden, man, the Rockets look good. I'm excited to see the Hawks, man. Who else? I want to see what Chris Paul do with the Suns. Like, I'm excited to see him go ahead and get them to the playoffs. About a decade ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang, hasn't been that long. God damn.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Trying to figure out when the last time who was on their team. We ain't talking about the Marley, right?
Yep, Steve Nash, and David Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire.
Okay. Oh yeah, Amari fucking Stoudemire. Damn.
Yeah. And man, I hate to admit it, but Brooklyn's looking good. But I mean, like I said, we just gotta see if they're gonna stay healthy, man. But outside of that, man, the season's looking exciting. Everybody,
Kyrie.
everybody outside even the Lakers. Everybody got something to prove. So I'm excited to see this game. I am excited. So what topic we touching first? I know we once we get into sports, we ain't gonna stop, man. So what we looking at?
But let's go to the let's go to the one that went viral, the one that with the restaurant. Let's go to the restaurant first. Let's do that.
Gotcha. So, all right. 1 second, I'm about to repost it. Owner. Okay, cool. So I posted it. All right, bet. So, when I first saw it, I didn't initially look into it, and then what bothered me about this video was the comments following it. So just to get into what happened, basically, it was a black-owned restaurant. It's more like of the upscale kind of restaurant, and there were females twerking and putting their hands on the glass and standing on chairs and stuff like that. And then the rest, from what I understood, the restaurant owner was politely telling them, "Hey, can you not do that, whatever?" And they continue to do it. So he began to cuss and go off on them. And at the end of the day, like he spoke his mind, like, "Hey man, I put a lot to this restaurant, and I'd be damned if y'all come in here and just treat it like it's the club, and it's not." And I felt like he had every right to do that. I can retort after you. And Miss Kathy, I'm gonna go ahead and hit your comment in a second because we might have to go ahead and put that in one of our little small discussions as well. So we won't go back to that comment, but I'm interested to hear from you, Randy.
From what I heard and I've seen a little bit about it. I'm guessing the song. If I'm quote me if I'm wrong. The song came on. That the girls recognized. Do you know anybody know what the name of the song was that came on? Or I guess they started twerking too. Because all I really saw was him fussing for the most part about it. I don't know what song they danced to, because that's why I be hating when I don't got all the information or something. Because now I'm like, oh, okay, what happened? Even though if it's an upscale restaurant, that ain't how you're supposed to act. I think, just from me looking in, I think it's the way that you're supposed to talk to your customers if you want to still have some of them customers come in. If they was ratchet, I understand that, but I mean, it's a lot of ratchet girls that spend a lot of money. But
But is it so, to kind of chime in on what you're going into, right? So if I look at it like this, and this is why I don't blame him. When let's say you have, I think we talked about last week, let's say you have a pizza place, right? You sell pizza. The purpose of it is to sell pizza. If you go in there and ask for, let's say, seafood, and they say, "Well, I don't like this place. Like you don't have seafood." It's like what the hell? So the purpose of this place that this guy put his hard-earned money, time, blood, sweat, and tears in is for it to be an upscale restaurant. And if nobody's not treating it like such, I think he has the right to go and say, "Hey, man, y'all need to leave, or y'all can't conduct yourselves in this manner." And another thing is, let's just say if it was more of an upscale white restaurant, would they have done it? Maybe, maybe not. But I mean, is it everything's about money, but in this instance, is it really about the money? Like, if they kept paying to come back and they keep doing that, like, wouldn't that tarnish like the reputation of his restaurant? Because I think, like you said, ratchet women do spend money. But if your restaurant's supposed to be an upscale restaurant, especially, for people of color, those people who are coming to have that upscale experience is not going to come back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those double-edged swords a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, Mackenzie.
I like I said, I was cheap. Mackenzie kind of just beat me to that one. I think it's a time or place for everything. Now, if it's a club, shake that ratchet ass. Shake that ratchet ass. Do what you gonna do. Everybody, you come to the club to do your thing. Especially, you're not gonna do that. I'm gonna give you a good example. A restaurant that I kind of frequent every year so often is the Whitney. And you ain't gonna do that at the Whitney. And if anybody don't know what the Whitney is, it's right, it's like right. I want to say that's still downtown, for the most part, downtown Detroit, off of Woodward, but it's just some things that I understood what he was saying, and I agree with him to a point. I think it should have been a more classy way they should have did it. You could like the song, but I guess that's one of those things you got to know where you at, and can't teach everybody. Like I said, I wish I knew the song that came on that they was twerking to. If somebody could find what that song was, when it started going,
I should look deeper in the comments for that.
I'll be interested to know what there was. I mean, depending on the type of place it was, my thing would be like, if it's a classy restaurant, what the fuck music was you playing when somebody would even think about twerking? That's my other.
Man, hey, people twerk to anything though, but I mean, I get your point.
It's like
I'm gonna read Mackenzie's comment here. She says, but at the same time, he needs to consider would be making more money from them returning or people who don't want that environment. But I think I said it earlier. Like if you're making a restaurant for upscale people for an upscale setting, then you have the ratchet setting coming in. The upscale people are gonna leave, so you're gonna lose it anyway. And like I say, ain't no guarantee the ratchet people gonna come back. At least if you make it for a clientele, I think it's more strategic to make it for that clientele for them to come back, for them to enjoy that experience.
I think Kathy had to go in, and that's why I kind of say I think it should have been a different way, because you gotta be careful what you do with black women. Black women are number one consumers. You better be careful of that. Bad news travels 10 times faster than good news. So I'm sorry, I can't get over this. I want to know the damn song that came on.
You stupid, bro. So
it's like, because when I go into Whitney, it's piano, classical, like that. If you depending on what restaurants you may go to, Audiamos, they're not gonna put on Meg Thee Stallion. So my thing is, if he wants it to be a certain way, it better be that way all the way through and through. Because I've never seen no girls get up and start twerking to Mozart. Like, oh, Fifth Symphony, Fifth Symphony. I don't see him shaking that ass to that. But I guess,
So you said he brought on himself?
I think so. I think everybody know that it's a way that you should conduct yourself. But we live in the entitled states of America, where everybody, feel like they're entitled to do what the fuck they want to do. So, I guess he stood up there. And then the other part about that is, I think people are getting real stupid where they keep forgetting we in cancel culture. And I say this all the time. If you say something, expect it to be on the internet, because everybody's recording. So it's like, be forewarned. If you say it, make sure that's what you want to say, because that's what we living in now. Now, me, myself, if I had the restaurant like he had it, like I said, I definitely, depending on the upscaleness, if it's an upscale, I wouldn't be playing nothing that would even get someone to think they want to start shaking their ass. That's all I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so I think there's a whole lot of things that we're not considering, because like I said, one, you said that, we don't know what music been played, and we don't know what he had said before. Like from my understanding is that he told them politely to stop. He may not have told them that and went in that rant. And if he did, he's definitely gonna lose customers. I got another topic for you after we do this one, because I think you had posted about this earlier. So we'll go into it later. I'll get into that.
Cool.
But now to kind of segue into something else with this topic, do you think they did that because it's a black-owned restaurant? So it's kind of like, okay, well, I can do it. Because like you said, I don't understand that Adiamos and other restaurants don't play the music. But do we discount it because it's black-owned? And that's where I kind of have an issue with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think so. I just think it's some things some people won't do if they don't feel. It's just like some things, like they always have to say that, this, I know, see the video where they said this is people when they drive on the Detroit side of the 8 Mile, they got them acting all crazy and everything else like that. Then when they get on the other side, they got them do. And I think it's kind of the same way. I think it's kind of it's like a little disrespectful thing. Like, like it should be black, so you should be cool with a certain type of behavior. And that's a double standard, and that come along with everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? Where if you try to act and conduct yourself in a business manner, which, like I said, I've done on many occasions and ran on people like, oh man, come on, man, bro, you gotta, it's crazy. And so I think, like I said, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of wrong, not so much wrong, but a lot of not a good thought process all the way around with the owner and the people that was there, because I believe if it was a white owned or a different type of restaurant, you wouldn't have had that happening, depending on what type of element. Like I said, it's kind of sucky. I really, like I said, I would really like to know. I know, I'm saying I'm beating a dead horse, but I really would like to know the music that was playing.
I think if we take it like, let's say this show, nobody could come on this show and tell us what we should and shouldn't talk about. And I know you deal with that behind the scenes, and that's it's irritating because it's like, okay, I have this product, like this, I have this product, and this is how I want to display it to whomever, which you display it to any and everybody. We have no discrimination.
Yeah.
But this is how we want to display our product. Somebody just saying, okay, well, I want you to display it this way, or I'm gonna do this to your product, is ultimately going to make us feel some kind of way. Yeah. So that's where I agree with. We agree with him. Where hey, we don't know what this man put a sacrifice to have this product, and for you to go ahead and tarnish her and make it look like something that he wanted to be, I'm totally on board with.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm a firm believer that the customer's always right. There's some time frames where customer, they're 180 degrees wrong, and then you do what you can, and then you got to play. You got to fix it up behind the scenes. I think if I was him, I probably would have did it a different way to make aware of it, because you don't want to lose out on one money to keep. It's just like money is about, when business, you're trying to get more customers, more money. And if you put in that aspect, if you got people around there and they don't like the behavior that's going on, they may stay. You got people that's bold enough like myself to be like, I'm about to leave. Fuck this. We about to get ready to go and everything else like that. So I agree. I think he was, a lot of the stuff, I mean, I would have been like,
no.
I would have been like, I'm out. I mean, for me, I would have been laughing. I ain't going to front that out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Now okay, Mackenzie. Thanks for clearing it up.
Thank you. So now,
okay,
you're a classy establishment. Why are you playing that song? See, it's like see, this is why that's why I don't like video sometimes, because people only start recording from when they want to record or from when they start. Now we getting somewhere. Now, what you got? Somebody playing the violin like playing Back That Ass, or like
well,
and now it's like, bro, are you playing that so you thought people was gonna sit there and be like, throw that ass in a circle? Now, see, that's what I mean. So his lesson learned.
Look, I'm defending him to the end. You're right. I'm defending him to the end. Fuck that. I gotta keep going. It's still his restaurant. It's a fancy restaurant. Somebody else might have played that to sabotage his shit. You don't know.
What is the name of this restaurant? Anybody know the name of this restaurant?
I hope it's not Detroit. I hope it's not Michigan.
You seen the one where the guy be complaining about the girls twerking in the restaurant to the song. So you're trying to have a classy establishment. When you get a chance. Hey, if you get a chance, put that link in the
In the I got you.
Yeah, the comments. You get a chance. We kind of want everybody to come on and see and comment about that so much. See, that's why I like details. That's why I would have been a really, 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 really good detective, a cop. I might have been a dirty cop, but I would have been a good detective. Because I'm getting all the information.
So, all right, it's not in Michigan, cool. Cause I still wanted to go. I wanted to go.
I like to get you get a suit on thing. Which is a local artist that made the song also. Dallas. Okay, Dallas. Okay.
Yeah, but no, I mean, look. It's almost, you can say, hey, you are the company that you're keeping. If you can't get mad, people react to what you put out there. Fancy candles and tablecloths don't make it a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, there we go.
Damn.
It's the whole atmosphere that makes it fancy. It's the service, the atmosphere that you're trying to portray. If I walk into, like I said, if I walk into the Whitney, because I'm walking suited and booted, it's elegance, and I see them playing Shake That Ass in the circle, it ain't striking elegance to me. It's striking, you want me to tell my girl to hike up this gown she got on and shake that ass in the circle. And that's good if I'm going through a brothel. We can do that. If we having the fun, it's a prom, because they did it in prom too. You know what I'm saying? You get your best dress, but then shake that ass in a circle. He get mad, and I'm like, you can't get mad if you mad. It's like, okay, I'll give you a good example, because if I'm saying I want to have a block party, and I'm like, look, I don't want any drugs. I don't want any negativity there. I got bounce houses and everything. I want the kids to have fun. And we just want to have a good fun and a good time. And I've seen this so much in Detroit. So a lot of y'all might get mad at me on this. And, unfortunately, I want to stand for my people. It's like, what the fuck am I talking about? I don't give a fuck about that. I'm going to tell you what the fuck's the problem with that is. The problem is when you have a mixed environment where you saying kids can have fun, and then you got drinking and smoking going on at the same fucking time, it's not a good environment for kids. So don't give me that community shit.
We need a horn for the show, because that was a Don DeMarco right there.
Yeah.
We need a horn, because that I hate when I go to kids' parties and I see Patron and 40 ounce. It's like, come on, bro. Like, why y'all smoking? Like, even if, like, all right, hey, the kids playing over here, we're gonna smoke and drink over here. It don't matter. Like that's what you bring into the environment. Like great. Like, look, when my daughters have a birthday party, like, as you've seen, look, we'll go to a water park and there's kids. Or play like cornhole or anything like that. So it's not confused. Where, like, look, this is like playtime, family time.
Yep.
Anything. This is not adult time where we get to smoke, drink, or do whatever. So yeah, like oh boy, that's a topic for a whole nother day.
Yeah, that's why I try to keep it so much, because that always I don't understand it, because this kind of, like, to me, you diminish the whole purpose of having it here. We want to have a good community atmosphere, but you got to have it open for everybody. It can't be, if it's a community atmosphere, you got to be careful what you say about that to me. Because to me, it's the type of atmosphere you want to have in place. So just like with here, he's saying, I want to have a classy, upscale atmosphere. Shake the ass in a circle, not a good song for him to do. I know he's mad about the women. Yep, go ahead. The women were wrong, but you invited that shit. You invited that shit there when you played the song. Now, everybody that hear the song, now, it would have been a different story if you played that song and people came like, excuse me, I thought this was an upscale establishment. Why is this music here?
They had every right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to know what y'all think about that. Keep commenting on that one. I see a couple of y'all commenting and saying, even the name spells cocktails with a K. And he said, someone said he's a Kappa. So, fucking fraternity guys.
Right.
And
So look, all right. So now to get off it, I got another small topic. You talked about this on your Facebook earlier. So it's probably a in and out topic because I think we're both on the same page. Let's discuss where the football coach had hit the kid multiple times, and then he went to apologize about it. Let's get into that.
All right, y'all. So let's put that on there. That's actually a really, really good one because we had a very in-depth conversation about this, and I had a whole bunch of people send me this video. And it first started with my bro Alonzo sent me the video because him and his wife was having the discussion about it. Just in case y'all don't know, is that as a football coach, he's actually the team is from Georgia. The team is from Georgia, but they were playing in Florida, so I'm assuming it's either AY tournament, wherever was going on. What ended up happening is that, of course, we don't have all the video. Again, people with the videos. I understand that some things happen in a bright flash of things, but man, it is so good when you got all the information. I don't care. So in the process of it, the video starts off and you see the coach, from what I'm understanding, these 9-year-olds smack the kid in the helmet real hard the first time. He walks away. You can tell he's visibly angry. He comes back, smacks him again in the helmet, this time knocking the kid on the ground. Then again, the kid gets up, and as he's walking away, he hits him in the back of the head as he's walking away. The question that I was presented with is that, being me, playing football, coaching football, and now the one thing they didn't put it into play is that now I'm a parent too. So how would I feel if I saw a coach do that? This is what I'll say. The football player in me is going to say, I've seen it happen. Normally that kind of thing happens when a player is being stupid. They're not had got their head in the game. They might have did something that could have hurt themselves or hurt their teammate, missed a horrible play or something of that nature, or something where the team know that this guy gets talked about this constantly all the time, practicing in the game. The coach in me, I have grabbed face masks. I have grabbed the helmet, got face to face with them to let them know that I'm serious. I've never had to be that coach to get physically involved with them because I'm man enough, and I don't want to say intimidating enough, but intimidating enough when they know coach ain't playing. So I never had to do that. If one of my coaches did that, I would have been like, hey, hold on now. I know how we did it when we was young, but this ain't how we do it now. I ain't in it. I ain't trying to just, mess up my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to degrade them. We're trying to discipline. And then as a parent, being both, it really has to depend on what the situation is. Because I know a lot of parents said I would have got down there and they would have went down there and fought the coach. I've seen parents get off the bench to go fight the coach for not letting the kids start. I've seen it be for stupid stuff. This one, I don't think it would have been as stupid because I think it is assault. You got to remember that even though those are kids out there, that ain't your kid out there. So you got to be really careful about that. And I think you could have done it in a different way. When you're angry, it's even when you're about to discipline your kids. When you're angry, it's best not to do the discipline when you're angry because you're not in the right mindset. You're angry. You could hurt them. You could do a lot of different things to them, and you need to walk away. I'm the one that shocked me though, cuz, and I'm gonna let you comment too on this, is that none of the other fucking coaches did shit. So that means that he was either the head coach or they just didn't give a fuck. The interesting thing I found out though is that The mother did not want to press charges. So that's why I say I want to know what the whole story is. But
and all right, so I understand in Texas, Georgia, anywhere in the South, football is serious. Football is their game. We understand how parents take it, how the community take it, how their city take it, how their state take it. So there's a lot of, like I said, expectation and pressure when it comes down to football. Even kids, Pal League, whatever. So I'm just throwing all this in there. And when you said earlier, comparing from the coach's aspect and the parent aspect, I'm gonna ask you a question about this again later. When you sign your kid up for activities or any kind of sports, you expect certain things. So if I sign my son to play football, I'm gonna expect him to come home with dirty clothes, broken leg. I'm gonna expect him to do something maybe that's not smart, whatever. But as a parent, like I said, and I don't have any. I'm not from the South, so I can't relate to that. I can understand it, but I can't relate. So for me, if I see my son with a broken leg, I'll expect it. I know how to handle it. But if I see another grown man that, like I said, I don't know, hit my son in a way that I think is uncomfortable, then absolutely he's wrong, and absolutely I went down there and I'd have done whatever. I can't because when it comes down to discipline, you give people a certain authority. So like let's talk about whoopings, right? My siblings can, pop my daughters. They can do that. I believe in whoopings, but if you let everybody whoop your kid, you're splitting that authority with everybody, so they have a certain authority that only I think a parent should have, mother and father. I'm not even counting stepmothers and stepfathers. So when I see a coach do that to a child, is very violating. And you said it earlier, I'm waiting for entourage of coaches to actually stop him or whatever. And everybody acted like it was normal. The kids didn't move, coaches didn't move, nobody said anything out, nobody did go out the stands, or we didn't hear any extra commotion to the camera. And like when you said that, the mother didn't press charges, I'm assuming she's one of those people that takes football very serious. So it's like, all right, you did it, stupid, whatever, the coach hit you. Or, just giving that power to the coach to do. Dang, bro, what's up? What's good?
What's going on?
Bro? Go ahead with your introduction, with your haircut.
Y'all know who it is, man. That light-skinned player. Okay, that Dom Magic Wand, that light-skinned player from the Himalayas. Your boy, what's going on? I wanted to hop right in with you, man. I heard y'all going, man.
All right. Let me finish first. Light skin. Hold on.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, Gee, come on with his gold watch. Stop my conversation. Put the watch down. There you go. Let me feel better. But yeah, I think that people put certain goals or priorities over their children's actual. Like I said, kind of, like to me, morals. Like I said, I ain't allow nobody to do that to my child. And like you said, Randy, kick that nigga out. Even when you say, I grab helmet to helmet, and I grab their helmet, it's still kind of pushing it, but we understand that that's a part of the game. But to actually hit, and we'll know what's doing to that child, even if it's not doing anything. The perception is what I think is doing to my child. So if the parent don't say anything, then hey, it's not my grounds to say, hey, they did something wrong. But at the same time, no, that's wrong on all levels. Unless that's his father, which is not, because he apologized. And I think he just apologized because he got caught. It happens all the time, and he wasn't the first player. So I don't.
Hey, Jordan, try it again. Jordan, try it again, because I just got you coming up. I don't even have you coming up at all. So log out, try again. And I agree 100% with what you're saying. And everybody, I just want everybody to understand a different lot of things. And I'm not making light of it. I'm just saying where I came from. I come from a military home with a father who puts boots to asses. I just realized that it's a better way to get the result from kids than violence. I'm a firm believer in that, and I'm not bragging on myself, but this is why my teams that I've coached, we went to the championship all the time. It wasn't because I had studs at every position, because it's easy to coach a team of studs. For all you football coaches out there that think that y'all really good, and you really horrible. You don't know what the fuck y'all doing. You got a team full of studs, and y'all like, oh yeah, I'm a good coach. No, you got a team of outstanding talent. When you find out how good of a coach you are, is when you have what nobody believes is talent, but you understand that fundamentals in coaching of trump undisciplined talent. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday and 2 times on Sunday. So what he did to me is it's a culture that needs to be stopped when it comes to football. Any sport, it's a culture that needs to be stopped. And I'm telling people because I was a part of that culture. Like I said, I've seen kids, standing next to him and did it. Because I ain't trying to front you out. I'm a stud football player. So I didn't have them issues where I was out there and you had to talk to me twice. You had to try to get me off the damn field, because that's the way I wanted to play. I'm like, I wanted to win. I don't like losing. But I don't care what a kid does. That kind of thing can do detrimental damage to somebody. That kind of embarrassment. And if I had been in the crowd, I would have definitely went down there on the field. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait. You said you would have went in the crowd if you were there. Well, so let me clarify. If you were their parent or if you would have saw it.
If I was the parent and I saw it, I'd have definitely went down there. I would have went down to the field.
You say put down to kill.
Oh, no. I would have went to the field. If I had been down there, I would have definitely went to the field, and I would have gotten into the parent's ass. I mean, the coach's ass. I'd have gotten to the coach's ass. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? If you can't do this a better way, you got some issues. So,
all right, so now I got a question for you. Because you said one, you were immersed in that culture. So you do understand. And for you to put a child in that position, it's like where you are, like I said, you are like, all right, I know this is gonna happen. And also what I was gonna say was, like Jada said on here, pretty much like she understand the head grabbing and jerking all like I get it, it's a part of the culture. Damn, this nigga just left. Anyway, I understand it's a part of the culture, but like even like I said, with nobody reacted, me as a parent seeing that all the way from Michigan, like everybody from all around the world, I feel like, okay, if that happens, my child's we good? Yeah, you good, bro? You made it safe, I see.
Yes, sir.
Well, while Randy's setting up, you can go ahead and go in.
You said what?
I said while Randy's setting up, you can go ahead and go in.
So again, man, I still haven't watched the video. But y'all said he smacked him in the back of the head?
No, like basically like in the face. Well, his helmet was on, but like you smack him, then he turned around angrily and smack him again. Not like in the back of the head, but like on the side.
Listen, man. Maybe I'm just wrong, and maybe I need to change my ways. Hey, don't come for Randy internet. First of all, his internet good. Okay.
Damn.
I'm saying he smacked him in the head.
No, but you don't know how he did it.
It was how he did it. It wasn't like, get your head in the game. It was like bitch, let's fight.
Bitch.
It was wife beater, came with the backhand type. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't. So naturally for me, I'm like, I think everybody get real pussyfied and whatnot. It's like, man, don't do your shit. Like, it's just what it is. You know what I mean?
You would have to see. Hold on. I'm about to play it for you right now.
Okay.
Investigation following video of the sideline moment. The coach, identified as Jarrell Williams, seen taking aim at the child on his helmet twice. Williams was banned from play after the incident and fired from his job in a Georgia sheriff's following video.
I'll find a better one, bro. But nah, it wasn't like get your head in the game. It wasn't good.
Again, I just remember I know coaches will pull you by the damn face mask. What the hell are you doing?
And I think even Randy said it earlier, like, from like a parent aspect, bro. Like, you don't want nobody doing that to your kid.
People don't want nobody doing nothing to their kid nowadays, though. Your kid could go burn down somebody's house. What did they do? Exactly. And it's not fun. My mama raised me different. My mama didn't give me no kind of motherfucking excuses at all. I was on like, again, I have no excuses. And that's just what it was. I don't know. I think parents getting real sissy-fied.
Nah, you know what? Hey, and this is why I'm agreeing with you, bro. Like, I do understand, because I like just on how, like I said, we grew up, we experienced a lot of rough things we wouldn't want to do with our kids. We're like, all right, well, I think that's kind of too much for me. But it was the fashion and how he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand, like, immersing the football culture, certain things happen. And, people that shouldn't know. But, like, once you see it, it's like, that's too much. I'm going to try to find it for you, though. Randy, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool.
Like I said,
I got it.
Whoa.
Hold on. I got it.
Oh, look at him. Whoa. Oh.
And look, you go back again.
First of all, pause that video. Pause that freaking
Hold
video.
on, wait. I want Jordan to see it again.
Shut up.
Look.
My junk is I work for this country. I know what I'm talking about.
You said what?
Just did it. I told you it's user error. Don't disrespect his host. What the world is going on? We talk about football. Don't talk about I'm deleting this comment. I'm deleting this comment right now.
Wait, what comment? Hold on. Wait. I want to see before you delete it. What comment?
I'm blocking Jay tonight. Julian jumping coming.
Hey, look. I tried to come to your rescue. She said you got Light Bright coming to your damn rescue to save your internet.
Delete no comment. No, don't talk about my stuff. Don't talk about my stuff. Now.
All right. Damn. Hey,
I didn't mean to block. I don't mean to block. Did I block her?
I think you blocked her.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
You gotta let the comments ride, man.
Yeah, it's unfiltered for a reason.
Okay.
Fuck that. Nobody talk about my internet. I didn't mean to block her though.
Be back on. Y'all I saw y'all also hit the
restaurant.
Jada, if you can see this, I ain't mean to block you. I was trying to put delete your comment, but
yeah, we was on that. It was something you wanted to get on top. Now listen, Jordan, like I was 100% on board with the restaurant owner, even though, like I said, it's a fancy restaurant, whatever. But if he played the music, then it's like,
Music is music. He's playing the music that's popular at this time. That don't mean get your ass and shake it, shake it, shake it. There's no dance floor there. There's no dancing section there whatsoever. It's not.
So you're saying he didn't invite it?
No. What do you want? I'm saying, what do you want him to? First of all, it is a black restaurant, and he is catering to black people mostly. So he's not about to be in there playing some elevator music. You know what I'm saying? He's playing some you could bop to, but again, you getting on couches and twerking ass and all of that kind of stuff.
Now that is too much. That is too much. But when you play, honestly, if you play, Cardi There For Me or something like that, cool. But throw that ass in the circle, ain't step in the name of love, my nigga. So
I mean,
I just think it's a difference.
You are right. When throw that ass come in the circle, throw that ass in the circle. Come on, somebody need to be throwing that ass, and
my point.
I get you.
Oh man,
we're going backwards. So I just saw y'all on there. I didn't get to hear everything. I was in the car. But.
All right. Hey, so real quick, I know we're still on the football thing, but it's kind of related. Kathy talked about it earlier. It's kind of like related with sports. So y'all saw what was it? LaMelo Ball got cut from Detroit. And so his
Jello.
Huh? Is it Jello?
Yep.
Yeah, so Jello got cut from Detroit. And his father went in, LeVar was like, I love this, I love the city of Detroit, I like the people, but the Pistons organization is raggedy as hell.
100% correct.
He 100% right.
100% correct.
Why? Whoa. Okay. Because it's actually raggedy, or because they cut his son?
No, because it's actually raggedy.
Go ahead and explain. Even though it is, but
it is.
Go ahead.
The first thing is always going to be picking what's boy name? Darko Milicic. Was that it?
That's the fact. It is.
And that's huge. And what I'm really always going to be mad about the Pistons with is how, again, it worked when it came with Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tom Prince. What they did there, that's a rarity. Okay, you can't get a whole bunch of B players, B and C players, and pray they fit like they did. That don't happen often. That was a rare group of people, and they've continued to do the same thing year after year. When they gave what is his name, Ben Gordon, that money, brought his ass here. What the fuck is they love getting players at the end of their whole thing.
Tracy McGrady
and $1. Hey, Blake Griffin, you're always injured. Let's pay you $36 million a year. Come on. And Blake Griffin don't do nothing in the city at all. I think he can play and go back to LA or something.
At least with Matt Stafford, he do some stuff here.
You don't see nothing with Blake Griffin. You don't hear nothing with Blake Griffin. He just ship his ass out. Somebody want him. Let's get some picks.
I would rather for him to start over. But my thing is like, all right, Detroit gave this man a chance, gave this man an opportunity, and he didn't play the expectation. He got cut. Jello.
He ain't play.
We don't know what he did in practice. Well, this is Detroit, but I don't think Detroit's that stupid to get a guy that's gonna put ass in the seats, or like, all right, I want to see what he do. We know we ain't going to the playoffs. We ain't gonna make no run, having a winning record.
They made the playoffs last year.
Huh? No, we didn't.
Yeah, they did.
The Pistons?
Yeah. They got bounced out first round.
No, they didn't.
Hold on, man.
The Magic made it.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, the Magic made it, and they lost to Toronto.
That was the year before. My fault. I was lost.
I want to say they didn't make it the year before neither.
They did. I put bread on that.
They didn't.
Hold on.
We was at that game. No, wait.
You was at that game. You was at that game. Yeah, you was at that game.
Who y'all talking about now?
The Pistons. They was at the game, and then we was there when they got bounced out by Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We went to that game, Randy. Remember?
Yeah, they was up all third quarter and everything. Fourth quarter, it was a Giannis show, and this motherfucker could barely speak the fucking English language. and just went ham on their ass.
Hey, we looked up like Hot Snake got 39 points. But I think it was very smart to get somebody to get somebody with the name. Like I said, we'll know what we're gonna do on the court. Don't even care. Because we ain't gonna make it nowhere. Let's get somebody to watch these games. Or let's at least give him, a chance to do something. And so from my perception, if the Detroit Pistons, which like I said, we're an organization which always fucks up. We have somebody who's gonna put ass in the seats and watch Detroit to see what he do or see how he develops, and then you cut him. Either he's that horrible or we that stupid.
No, again, I think they just I don't know. Those decisions ain't right. First of all, the picture was actually a good picture. The picture is actually a good picture. It was just stretched out and pasted on there to fit with the unfiltered joint. Don't come for me, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of all the light skin slander. First of all, that I come into every single week. I'm about to get real dark skin on y'all in a hot minute if y'all keep.
That's not slander. Hold on, you talking about how dark I am every week.
Hey, but I give you your props. Tired of this shit. I'm gonna give y'all a show, and every week you gonna change the sign. I ain't got time, man.
Yeah,
I thought you wanted to change.
I don't got time, man. I don't got time.
Both of y'all.
Hey, Jordan, you like a Mortal Kombat character at the end of the game.
He's right on the screen like, bitch, what?
All right. So we're here for the big topic now. Actually, you know what? Let's go into a topic that we were gonna me and Randy talked about earlier, which is a great topic, Jordan. I know you get right into it.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be
all
really
right.
good.
So, do you think educated women shun blue collar working men?
Yeah, of course.
So, because I love it. I love the fact that we got an incredible engagement with our people.
Mm-hmm.
So I thank y'all so much. This is a really good topic because I had this discussion because a lot of people believe that majority of, keep in mind, now I'm not saying, this really geared toward maybe black women, a lot of black, because this is the complaints that I hear a lot of times when they say a lot of educated black women shine down on blue collar working men.
Mm-hmm. Except Mackenzie. Mackenzie like him broke.
Mackenzie want to make her a nigga like, nigga, I made you. Like, nigga, remember you worked at Burger King?
Look. Mackenzie be like this. You got money. You ain't supposed to come over here. Go on. I don't want you.
Like, nigga, we were supposed to be equal. Come over my basement. Ask me for some money. Make me feel wanted.
You don't want to drive my car? Oh no, I can't do this.
Well, you know what's funny about
my
this?
gas tank full? My gas tank.
My fault. I shouldn't have cut y'all off.
No, you good.
Mackenzie, if I get divorced and I lose my job and get broke and never had none, I'm gonna holler at you. I need a sponsor.
But the real thing is, I've seen it because a lot of women, I can't even really get into this argument a lot because I think it's really when people start getting into the argument of this class, that class, dark skin, light skin, all this other stuff. I don't really put myself in that even box because I like who I like, and I've never been attracted to something I don't like. If that makes sense to people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've never been attracted to something that I just don't like. I don't give a fuck how many people like it. You know what I mean? I don't care if that's the flavor of the day. Now I have seen, just from a friend standpoint, I've seen a lot of my some friends that I've had that have been women who are not. I'm gonna have to. I agree, but I've seen a lot of women that I know, and I see. We gonna get to you, Mackenzie. I see your comments. I've seen a lot of women that I know that are not like that. They don't care about dating a brother that's I don't like to. I hate how they try to make it blue collar, because a blue collar man make the world go round. That's the fucking
Hey,
thing.
so I was, you know what?
That's the truth.
I think to answer this question, because I was pondering it.
Mhm.
I think initially women kind of shun blue collar men, but later on, like let's say in your 30s or whatever, blue collar men are it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're already establishing what they want to do. Like you said, they make the world go round. And it's not like, all right, let's take the white collar guys, you go to college, you get education, you find what you want to do, you're still paying off debt, you're still doing A, B, C, D. They kind of come up if you're not, doctor, lawyer, engineer, right? But blue collar guys, you already immersed in what you want to do. And like I said, it's not like initially like, all right, you do what? Give me an example of a blue collar guy, like a few examples.
A lineman at GM, Chrysler, things of that nature.
Right.
An electrician, a
Plumber.
plumber.
All right, so all right, we'll use a plumber, right? Or like, oh no, better yet, electrician. Like when they get approach a woman, they think, okay, what you have now, nah, this ain't it. But in the long run, we're like, okay, we have that electrician or plumber who drives this kind of car or have this kind of house or wear this certain thing. Then that's where they kind of get looked at, like, or like even a mechanic, like, oh, okay, this is who this guy is. They don't look at the grind; they just look at the occupation.
Mm-hmm.
So I think initially they do, but I think later on in life, like in your 30s or 40s, they're the go-to.
I think what happens is that, like I said, shout out to a lot of the young women I know, because they not like that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed is that they are like, this is why I say you got to know who you fucking with. Is this the best way I can say it? You got to know who you fucking with, because a lot of men and women get out here and they go with whatever it is, the first thing that's pleasing to their fucking eye all the time. And I've known better. I wish I say, oh yeah, I didn't get this way till I was this age, but that's bullshit. I've been this way since I was a younger cat. I don't look. It's more shit to me than you being fine, because you could be an educated idiot. You may have book knowledge, but you ain't shit when it comes to the hustle.
No.
But you got, like I said, I don't get mad. Like some people say, oh, she always getting a bad guy. It ain't just like she getting a bad guy. It's just a motherfucker unmotivated. Because you can have a motherfucker that is got a white collar. First of all, we'll dispel some myths. Okay. White collar jobs get taken away a little bit faster than blue collar jobs. The reason why is because they're subject to more numbers and downsizing than more blue collar jobs would be. You don't need 1,000 fucking managers to tell a motherfucker a laborer what the fuck to do. Normally with laborers, you thinking electricians, all this other stuff, most guys, even most of the guys I work with, they like me. They got different hustles. So yeah, they're working this job, but they got several fucking different other hustles. You got guys, Jordan can testify to this. We got guys that was working there that got fucking 20 houses. They working though. They doing what they got to do. They got side business. They don't mind working. So the longevity with that guy's a little bit longer, and he don't give a fuck about. So he might try to holler at a girl that with a high degree, but most of the time a guy really don't give a fuck about that. He want to know some simple things like, is you gonna give me peace? Is you somewhat motivated? Most people in the world ain't looking for fucking millionaires. I'm not looking for a motherfucking millionaire woman. I'm looking for a woman that when we together, we just together on everything for the most part. Tell me the fucking truth. If it's a bad idea, tell me it's bad.
You deserve a 6-figure guy, Randy. You're the six-figure woman that owns a pet shop. Whatever that.
You know what? See, I'm the kind of guy, man. You know what? This gonna sound real braggadocious right now, bro. This gonna sound real fucking braggadocious. But it ain't no woman on the face of this planet, know how much money you make and anything else like that, that's gonna ever make me feel like less of a man in any category. I'll come into a fucking $1 billion woman house and make that bitch feel like a little girl. That's how fucking good of a man I am. You gonna be around me. When I'm around, I could be around anything. I could be in the most educated group of motherfuckers. I could be in the most hood group of motherfuckers. And I ain't never gonna be uncomfortable or feel a certain type of way. Because I got the grind. Everybody ain't got the grind in them. So I'm gonna tell women like this: if you ain't got a guy that got a grind, I'm sorry, it's gonna be like that. I'm never gonna be worried about being in a circle. Oh, I'm a lawyer. Baby, do you look at me? I look like a fucking $1 million. You won't ever find a fucking motherfucker like me. You could go to Harvard, you could go to Yale, you could go to Columbia.
Take the glasses off, dog. Stop.
Find a motherfucker like me. You want to know why? Because those motherfuckers, all they want to do is get in there and suck motherfuckers' dicks to get along. I ain't got to do that shit. I'm a grinder. I'm a hustler. So when one thing closed down, another thing come right back up because I make the shit happen. No complaints, no bitching, you get it done. And this the problem with most women when they got high degrees and they look down on them type of brothers. First of all, you look down on them type of brothers, you going after this motherfucker on the top who thinking that, okay, yeah, every woman want me. And they don't know. I mean, it's been said many times. Motherfucker, you got women out here that you be in $1 million homes, husband ain't never there, and you fucking a janitor. Because he's giving you the attention. He's giving you everything that you want and that you're missing. So people need to stop going about all that other bullshit. You better find somebody that y'all both like and y'all hustles match each other. The chemistry match each other. The rest of that is bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. If you ain't got nobody that can match, you should have somebody with you that love you enough to tell you when you bullshit. Period. If you ain't got that, you ain't got nobody that love you. So good luck. You can find that. A degree ain't gonna find that. Life gonna find out if you a hustler or not. That's just period to me. Life gonna find out if you a hustler. And don't get me wrong. I hear what y'all saying. You can have your preference. Everybody can have their preference. But what happens is that if you ain't never found shit in your preference, you might have to change that preference. If you're running across the same women, the same men, and everybody else,
hey,
you gotta. That's insanity if you go with the same motherfuckers all the time, and you thinking that you're gonna find something different. He need to be 6 feet. He gotta be a little thug, and that's what I like. And if you keep getting a motherfucker that's over 6 feet, a little thug, and you ain't never, bam, and he ain't never working.
Hey,
it's time to change up the shit.
Hey, I read this comment too fast, dog. I had to reread it. I thought Mackenzie said, sometimes like Jordan, he got magic me. I said, whoa. And I reread it. I mean, I read it. I was like, I didn't know Jordan got magic me. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
I'm just saying, I don't care about it, man. At the end of the day, I don't care. I just want, man, you just gotta. It's something about when you get with somebody, we gotta talk. People have underestimated the communication. That shit is so huge, man. You can check a bank account all day, but I don't know, man. I'll stay off of that. I know what I like, and it has fucking worked for me. And one time it didn't work, and I paid good money to divorce that ass, and it was worth every fucking penny.
But y'all good.
Yo, but we good. We good. It was worth every penny. We good. She's a good mother. She's a good mother to my daughter. And that's the way it should be. I want her to find somebody that fit her. We was two pieces that never connected. You know what I mean? And we wasn't connecting in the beginning. So that was some shit that I can be, honest about and say. That we wasn't connecting in the beginning. I'm a little bit more on the intellectual side. She was on the other side of it a little bit. Mm-hmm. And we didn't mix.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to force it. I'm like, the sex was great, but we forced everything else. Like, so sex wasn't enough. And don't get me wrong, I would never come on here publicly in front of thousands of people that view our stuff. I would never go in here and disrespect her. My ex-wife is an outstanding mother, and I'm so grateful to her for everything. And the most important thing, my beautiful baby girl, Rihanna Michaela Johnson. I am completely grateful to her for that. She grew me up. She let me know what I didn't want. She also showed me things about myself that wasn't right. Without her, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Thank you so much, darling.
All right.
I personally, again, I only been on this earth 27 years now.
Young boy.
Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that if I'm not making more money than my lady, it's not gonna work. And that's not on me. That's just on women, and that's just period.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't think it's made to work like that. Again, it'd be some special, rare instances where it works like that. But as of right now, it ain't happening. So I gotta hustle the hell out of some stuff, okay? Because I ain't got time. That's it. It's just it.
I see where you're coming from, but here's my thing about that. I feel like I know we talked about a couple of weeks ago. We talked about what you laughing at.
I'm laughing at Mackenzie, and man, she's like, "Ain't no way I'm taking a millionaire that can't reach the hymen."
Nothing. He says, Mackenzie, we know what you want. You don't care about no millionaire. You like them broke that could sling. If they can sling, they can bang, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
man,
you collect food stamps, you can hit this ass. Anyway, though, right? I feel like I know we talked about a few weeks ago of us pushing our potential, and that doesn't necessarily mean money. So if I want to become, like I said, a mechanic and own my own shop, I ain't gonna be, it ain't no $1 million.
That's money.
Yeah. But if my wife is a damn doctor or whatever, or whatever, and that causes her to make more money, then it is what it is. I can't be a mechanic and go be a surgeon after that. It's too much. If her potential pushes her to make more money than me, and my full potential, let's say, to be the best teacher. Teachers don't make the best money. And if I'm the best teacher or role model and I affect lives and all that, and she's a doctor making more than me, and it works and it works. Like, it ain't really about money in that fact. If my potential is to be the best role model or to touch lives, and I make $50,000 or less, and she makes over $200,000 or $300,000, and she's filling her potential, then I don't see no problem.
The only thing a woman like doing more than spending, the woman don't like doing nothing more than spending your money, and that's just point blank. Period. If she making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, and she see that Hermes bag that she want, baby,
she can buy her damn self.
Never mind. No, she's going to belittle you. It's just,
certain women do that, yes, but
it's not certain. That's most of the motherfucking population.
I don't think so. And this, like I said, only. Well, I can agree with you only in this instance. Only if that woman doesn't push you to be the best you, and she's not happy with it, then no, it's not going to work. If your woman pushes you to be the best you, and the best you, like I said, is a teacher, and you're affecting people and helping people, then no, that shouldn't be an issue. But it's not like, oh, okay, you working at McDonald's and she's making all this money. Yeah, she's gonna belittle you if that's your goal, but that's not your potential. So of course they're gonna belittle you.
Every relationship I done seen, it go better if you coming out of some cheddar, and that's it. If you ain't coming out of no cheddar,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sitting here because I was listening. I was really trying to get it, and I ain't gonna lie. That's why I got his face up right now, down there, and I gotta agree with Jordan on this one a little bit. And this is why.
What?
And this is why.
I'm going to
explain to you why. When people feel like they are putting forth to everything that's going on. It makes everyone feel like they got to say so, and it make it feel a little bit more even distributed. This is what but I'm saying, because this is why I'm saying this.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I was married, and you already know this. My wife didn't work. I told her, you ain't got to work if you want to. I want you to go ahead. You know, you want to go, go to school. Because I had already been, I already did that stuff. I already did it. And I knew, I'm like, man, I could take care of it. And you would think she'd be living the best life she would like, right? Because she ain't got to work. What else? She ain't got to worry about money. You want to know why? Because she got access to the bank account. She got the thing. I'm like, I would say, baby, go do everything you got to do. The rest on you, I got it. Because you want to know why? I was that type of guy with money. Everything I needed to get taken care of was taken care of. Go do what you got to do. Everything paid. And I already knew to take out some money to the side, because I know that some women don't like saving money. They like spending. I understand that. And I can accept that. That's not all women. Don't jump down on them. But that did not stop her from trying to explore with bums. That didn't stop her from doing that. That's why I would tell people that it's probably better that if y'all both working, let someone get a sense of accomplishment or some shit. Because if she's sitting there, and like I said, it's not all women, but but
you kind of going to my point though. Like I said, it's like with money, okay, like if the guy makes more money, he feels more secure. So if my woman is making more money and she's happy, and I make less money, but I'm secure and I'm doing what I'm fulfilled to do, I'm not gonna feel like less of a man, and she's not gonna treat me less of a man if I'm doing what I need to do. And I'm sorry, I think security got something to play with it. I'm not saying that you will have some insecurities, because you, like I said, you took care of everything. So it's like, all right, I think in that instance, she had nothing to fulfill herself about, so it was able, like, all right, I'm gonna go do other things. But if you're busy fulfilling what you want to do in life, and I'm doing the same thing, you're so happy to make more money than me, doesn't mean you get to treat me less. If she understand that and does do that, then there's no problem.
You talking from a logical standpoint. This shit ain't logical at all.
And that's kind of, and I was gonna kind of say that Jordan batting 1,000 today. Goddamn,
this nigga's a whole hour late though. That's why.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. Because honestly, because you hit the lotto with your wife. You hit the lotto. You hit the lottery with your wife. About 80% of women, if they make it more than the guy that they are with, woo, that man, he gonna know about it, because she gonna remind you every day about that.
Yep.
Now, whether you stay there or not, that be up to their opinions. Is it every woman? No.
No.
But man, I have seen it, and Mac, I know you've seen it with women.
Look, I agree with y'all. I'm just defending my argument.
No, I think. Listen.
I'm defending my argument, bro. But it is real though. Like ladies, comment. Do y'all agree with me? Yes or no? But I'm just defending my argument as far as no matter how much money you make or how much money she make, if she respects you as the man, she respects you as the man. Money don't really matter in that aspect. But if you make the money, you make the rules. You make the money, you make the rules.
I done had women in my bed complaining about their man because he ain't make enough, or he wasn't taking stuff.
You're a whore,
and you're
a bad person. I'm gonna tell that nigga.
No. If you're gonna make less money, then you really got to be a hustler and be putting your money into places to where it's gonna be more money later. If she don't see you at least making the moves, again, it's not gonna happen. It ain't it. And that's point period, man. I just don't see a way. Again, it's gonna be a rarity of the women who are like, man, I make a lot more money than him, but I'm such a secure person in myself that we make this work. and there's not a lot of those women out there.
I agree. I do
And
agree.
again, if they're out there, how long are they out there for? When y'all get to that 3-4, you know what I'm saying? As those years progress in your relationship, it starts to like, all right, this nigga broke.
And you know why I hate helping your argument though, Jordan? Because I feel like the women that do make a lot of money, they be single the longest.
Yeah, no, for sure, because they're looking
Yeah,
for
like,
that one ace boon coon. That's hard to
yeah, they
find.
like, all right, like, or like the expectations, like, I want a person that does this, 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 and this. Like I said, the 6 foot, make 6 figures, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, I said, sell for what you want, but like when women who make a lot of money want to picture guy they want, it's just like it ain't the blue collar guy.
Just like Jada said, that's what I'm rocking with, man. I'm gonna read it out loud again. She said, money matters, period. I respect a man who makes money and aspires to make money more than inspires me to make more money than he's making. Doesn't matter if he makes more than me, but I ain't gonna say money doesn't matter. I'm respecting him either way. But again, it matters, man. It does.
Do you wait, Jada? Do you really? So if your man make $750 an hour and you make over 100,000, you ain't gonna have a problem with that?
If she dating a guy that's making $750, she need to go to jail because that motherfucker 14 years old, 14, 15 years old. I ain't even trying to be funny to a point. This is, and I guess we gotta go into this a little bit. Man, if you making that much a fucking hour, I ain't trying to be funny, but man, you better quit that shit because you better off. You might as well
come take care of these kids.
I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it, but damn, you might as well go sell dope or fucking go rob somebody because the shit you making, you ain't going even. That's not even fucking gas money to go back and forth. Making $750 an hour.
Nigga, hey, all that is taxes.
Me and you in a minute. So you, gosh, goddamn.
Mackenzie, you going to jail.
I'm making.
Hey, I know y'all hang in the same places. He had Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, I'm laughing because you say, where did you find him at?
Chuck E. Cheese.
You probably.
Where?
I'm just saying. Most people, this is what it is, man. Everybody got their one thing. They like, look, I can negotiate with some shit, but other shit is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
It's non-negotiable.
Yep. Again, what I'm looking at what Jada said. She said, "No, sir, I would not have a problem with that, but he must aspire and gear his life towards making more." That's always my big thing. A lot of women will say, "I'm okay with a man making less than me." Then they add on that exclamation, that little semicolon, whatever it is, and say, "But he has to aspire to make more."
So I'm
more, no matter what. That's at the end of the road. He got to make more.
And I'm trying to keep disagreeing with you, Jordan. But Jada, here's the question for you. Now you said he needs to aspire to make more. So does money play a factor? Let's just say, all right, hey, So it's like, all right, he does money motivate him to help your relationship get better? Because you said, okay, well, right now for like this year too, I can settle you making $9 an hour, but by the next couple of years, you got to make 20. Like, will that be a deal breaker?
Again, from
like,
what they said
out there, working, putting forth the effort.
Jada done already put that out there. That I can't. But for me, I've given my children a lifestyle that they've grown accustomed to. Mackenzie, you like broke niggas. Why you keep jumping in on this? You don't.
So, look, Mackenzie.
You said all your niggas been broke.
Man, I don't know, Mackenzie. I'm gonna tell you what I do like. Mackenzie, I'm reading everything that you've been saying, and from my standpoint, Mackenzie, you just want the motherfucker to be functional and do what he got to do. I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, I'm talking about be.
That sounded bad. Functional,
like, don't be here, be handicapped. Don't be here with your hands out. Work, and just be faithful to, be faithful, be trusted and loyal to me, and inspired to do what you have to do. I think that's what it is. And I don't
think that's what it is.
I don't think
No,
but
Randy, I think you read it between the lines, Randy.
No, but look, but here's the deal with Mackenzie though.
If she got a man with some good dick, she cool. You gonna clean the house? You gonna cook me a little something while I'm out here trying to make some money for us? And she cool.
I think I'm gonna be honest. It's I think I just look. I just be like,
she a nigga.
At the end of the day,
Mackenzie, what's that, George? You want a hood nigga?
No, Mackenzie a nigga. She like, yo, baby, you ain't gotta do nothing around here. Just cook me a little something, clean me a little something. You good. You can chill. You can chill. Okay. Hey.
But I think that it's like what you said. I feel like this. When you with somebody, wherever they coming to the table with, you need to think like 10 years past. Are you going to be happy
with what?
Even if they don't get to where they're supposed to be right there? If you can be like that, I think your life will be a lot more smoother. Because you're in the past.
Jada, asshole, bro. She said you can make less than me for the first 4 months. Homeboy got 90 days. Make it work.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I said, it's a stipulation. So my thing is that I think people have realistic expectations. That's what I would say. If you gonna say, oh, Kathy, right here, look at the big picture. My big picture is, and this is what I mean by this, Kathy, because I agree with you on that. And I think it's a two-part question on the big picture. The big picture could be where they at now. They ain't gonna be no different in the next 5 years. And if you are willing to say that's fine, and you got that much love for them, then you're good. Yep. If you don't, and you're gonna be 5 years in regret, run for the hills now. That's all I would say. Don't waste your time. Don't waste their time. Because it's like that all the time. I see it all the time. A girl give up on a guy, or a guy give up on a girl. And they're like, man, I don't see you being motivated enough. Then down the line, they see this person happy and they excited, and you miserable and everything else. So
after you, Jordan, we going.
I got a question for y'all then. Do you think you should marry someone before that potential is achieved?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I want to be in the mud with you. I want to be in the mud with you. If nobody, it's a different story. I love that frame. Like, you weren't in the gym shooting with me. You weren't shooting, we weren't, whatever the fuck the expression is. But let's get in the mud together. Because how the fuck I don't know if I want to be with you. I'm going to get married. And now, anybody can get married to a fucking $1 million man. Any woman can get married to that $1 million man with a bank account that looks like it go on forever. Any man can get married to a woman with the same thing. But that don't mean that you like the motherfucker. That don't mean that you're willing to stay with the motherfucker. Because if that stuff gone, I'm going to tell you. If I was like that, that means I'm a cash hoe. If I'm marrying a fucking Oprah Winfrey, I'm like, motherfucker, when that money run out, I'm out this motherfucker.
It ain't Oprah Winfrey money ain't running out. All right,
y'all know the darkest nigga on the show.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that it's just I gotta be in the dirt with you. I want a soldier. I want a warrior. I don't want a priss miss. I want a warrior. I want a woman that we right there in the thick of it. No matter what come along, we fighting in this bitch. If you ain't built like that, get to the motherfucking sideline. You ain't getting drafted on this team. Your ass, I need a first rounder. My first rounder is supposed to be a hard ass worker. We're supposed to build the franchise around each other. So when she come along, you come along, we supposed to be both each other's first round picks in this bitch. We supposed to be, first of all, the first round pick always go to the sorry ass team. Why? Because the sorry ass team needs the most fucking help. So when y'all two get together, y'all supposed to be both in a position where y'all building together. And if I can't build with you, we can't go through the hard shit with each other, that means I don't fucking like you.
Hey, I know the darkest guy on the show always got to disagree. I'm going to disagree. And I'm going to tell you why I disagree.
Because you dark skinned.
Yep, that's one. But second of all, I disagree because which Randy, I'm on board with everything you're saying, and like hey, look, we go out the mud together, we get it, we earn it together. But I'm on the side where if I've done the work to get where I need to go, and this person is working to get there too, we ain't gotta, like I said, I don't want to go into a relationship or to a marriage where like, oh man, we gotta struggle. I want to prevent any problems are gonna happen, but I don't want to create more problems going to something like, I want to be happy too. You know what I mean? So if I with somebody who already been through the mud and got where they need to go, and I did the same thing, we just go be as elevate from there. Now, of course, you appreciate and love more the hard work of molding and moving and growing with somebody, especially y'all didn't have anything to have something now. But of course, like, hey, if I'm making good money and I'm established and I already have a goal of what I want to do, and this person I meet has the same thing, like, all right, hey, well, I could rock with this, or I can't rock with that. And can it work? Bet. Then we good. So I would be on the side of saying, hey, like, if you're already established or you already got, your mindset, what you want to do, and I'm the same way, but we can kind of go, same direction and coexist, then yeah, I'm on that side. And I want to disagree with you, Randy. I ain't do that today yet. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's just different for everybody, man. I just think there's no such thing as perfection.
That's a fact.
If you look for it, your ass gonna be lonely and you're gonna die alone.
That's a fact.
I think there's no such thing. I think that you need to pick who you're gonna be with. Y'all need to work it out together. Y'all need to fight for each other. I mean, hell, if y'all both come out, y'all doing good, hell. I mean, it's all good. Like I said, this coming from experience, man. And experience is that hard ass teacher. He taught me, gave me the test first and then taught me lessons. So the biggest lesson I learned is that make sure you got a warrior. Stop looking for excuses. No disrespect to any women in here, but then if I gotta say that, then I need to not do that. Stop looking for beauty queens, fat asses and tits, and great blowjobs, because with one of those things gone, you gone. Get yourself a warrior.
That's a fact.
Somebody that's gonna fight with you. Get you a warrior. Trust me.
And now, Randy, Jordan, huh?
That come with blowjobs too.
Yeah, no, man,
I mean, suck your dick while you cutting a motherfucking head off.
There we go.
There we go. Hey, so Jordan, great question. Randy, I'm glad you segued into this. We're in our final topic. We promoted this. We talked about it. Think like a man. The first one. It's the first one. I think like a man too, which we need to go into that one later. But we're going to the first one, right? So we got 4 questions that we got to go into. And Randy, go ahead and rotate those characters too. You got that? Cool. Yeah. So, when does the movie come out? When it come out? 2000.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Anyway, we got 4 great questions we can go into as far as getting to this topic. Who was wrong in the relationships? Like, all right, who was wrong? Who we didn't like? Who was right? Who we thought like, okay, maybe this person had something that I didn't catch, but you know what? I would agree with this person. Who can we relate to? Who reminds you of your exes? So Randy, I know you got a lot of these questions in mind, so I'll let you go ahead and take it over, cuz.
All right. So I hope y'all watched the movie. Hope y'all remember the movie. We're gonna go through them not quickly, but very swiftly. First, let's end up with this girl right here. If you watch the movie, this is Tyler Perry's wife. In the movie. I forgot her name though.
I don't remember.
I don't remember her name, but y'all remember her face. This is Tyler Perry's wife in the movie. What happened in this part of the movie with her, to me personally, I felt she did the most foul shit to me. I thought she was the most foul.
Hey, you keep taking my thunder. That was.
And I was gonna say that because I know you probably felt the same way. I thought she was the most foul out of all the relationships. She was what is she, a lawyer in the movie? She's a lawyer. Works a lot. And what ended up happening in here is that Tyler Perry is complaining about, they ain't had sex in, I think it was a year. They ain't had sex in about a year.
Oh yeah, a year.
Yeah, and that she was busy. all the time, and she work. And what ended up happening is that he been wanting to have a baby in the movie. And then what ended up happening is that this whole time, without telling him, she had got her tubes tied.
Mm-hmm.
Never told him of it. Never told him. I thought that was foul as fuck to this point. I don't know about anybody else is on there, but how y'all feel about her in this aspect? Can any of y'all relate to her? Workaholic type women. She said she didn't want another baby, but instead of just telling them, hey, look, I got a what you call it?
Tube style.
A tubligation. I think that's
the actual. I don't know.
But then she told her friends that she got, and see that's the kicker. They in a close knit circle, and you go tell your girls, one of your girls that you didn't do it.
Oh, I like what Mackenzie just said. She said she had the man everyone else wanted, and she couldn't get past her own nose. And that's truly it, man. That was truly it. I thought it was really big. He never wanted her to stop her career. He wanted kids and stuff like that, and he understood. And he was being patient. It's not like he's like, hey, let's go. But she didn't want to talk about the topic at all. She like, no, it ain't happening. There was no flexibility there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They took their vacation, their little time off. They went up into the mountains to have no reception. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. And when you have a man that's begging you for your time, he was literally begging for your time. I'm not doing that in no relationship, man. You got to beg? That's ridiculous. And it's not like he wasn't an accomplished man. He was busy himself. But what did he do? He made that fucking time. I think of Obama and Michelle. Obama, the most important man in the world, especially when he was president. And he still, let me bring her these flowers. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Let me do a little something. Hey, let's go dance in the fucking Oval Office. Some shit. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But he was making this shit happen. She was foul. You ain't got your tubes tied and told everybody else but me. And we supposed to be in this together. You my best friend. You my everything. You told everyone else but me. And you went and did it behind my back. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I'm not too mad that, hey, will you tell your boys or your girls something that, hey, I can't express to my partner. I'm going to get this out to y'all and we can talk about it as a collective because maybe you probably need to get a check or like, I want to get this out. Yep. But like to hold something as dear as like, man, I got my tubes tied, so I won't have a baby to save your career. Like that's too foul. So my thing is like, yeah, she ain't cheat, whatever. But my thing is, and this is my pet peeve. If I can't trust you in a marriage, I can't be with you. Mm-hmm. Even like let's take Angela and Marcus marriage, right? And from the naked eye, they have the worst marriage. From the naked eye, from all the arguing and fussing and fighting and the cheating and everything like that. But honestly, they have the realest marriage. Everything that needed to be said outside the STD thing, which it was both of their fault. But no, wait. I'm gonna get there. No. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Outside the STD, like I said, which we'll get to. Whatever she wanted to say, she said it to Marcus. However she felt, she said it to Marcus. Even if she was wrong. But and like I said, we don't like people yelling or nagging and doing all this stuff to us. He liked it. But then at the end, like I said, all right, look. Like, I need to check my baby mama so you won't feel this way. I need to check you so you can trust me. And it all came full circle. Not to the STD thing. Y'all felt it wasn't even? It wasn't even to y'all? It was somebody's fault? Whose fault was it?
It was both of their fault.
Who you talking about? Which one you talking about?
The STD with Marcus and Angela.
It was both of their fault.
Yeah.
First of all, she evil. I was waiting on you to say it because I got it from Kevin. I'm like,
yeah.
Now this I got, and we gonna get to those two because that's a real deep, like you said, little one. But I want to stay on this relationship because Tyler Perry character in this bad boy. His name was Terry. So
Yeah.
it was Terry and Diane. That's those two. So Terry, which is Tyler Perry character, was idealistically, like Mackenzie said, the husband that everybody
Like
wants.
once, yeah.
But he also is the quintessential pussy that no woman wants. And I'm just being honest about that. He's the
Why
quintessential pussy.
is he the pussy?
Because he's begging. No fucking man should have to beg for shit.
I can't get
Yeah,
that.
I don't disagree with that.
I know y'all can't get with that, but guess what? That's why she was getting her. That's why that pussy was getting wet. And I know that was another movie, but that's why that pussy was getting wet by that guy she was talking to at work in part 2.
No.
I'm not saying that he a bad guy. I'm not saying that like that.
Nope.
But when he was begging, like, look, I want more attention from my wife. I want all this other stuff. I want this. I want that. Most women, this is why they don't want them. I ain't saying that they right, but this is what they talk about. He kept on begging.
Oh, hell no.
I'm telling y'all.
Hell no. I'm not bringing this up.
No, Troy, you their ass, bro.
You done discussed this. You done discussed this in past episodes before, Randy. I gotta call cap on that because you said women hate a good man. You said women hate a good. Oh, I'm bored. I need more adventure. I need more. That man is a good ass man. His wife is deliberately focused on.
That's what I'm saying.
And the crazy part is he was
what
else through everything.
What else is he gonna do? As a man, he's going to his wife. Let me get some flowers. Let me get a card. Baby, I love you. I just want some attention from you, baby. I just want you here with me. That's wrong for a man to do.
And especially how
y'all not hearing me.
Go ahead.
Y'all not hearing me. I said that this is what I'm talking about when I say that when women say they want good man, they get this type of good man and they're not attracted to him.
Yep.
This is what I'm saying. He does everything. He's trying to take her and be on vacation with her. He's encouraging her to be better. He wants her to do all the stuff, but she still think it's too much to give. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying on this one. Because I agree. He is, out of all the guys there, he probably the one who got it the most, like on a even kill level, like that scale right there. But
hey, Anthony hit the nail on the head with that situation. He said she really just wants the 20%.
There we go, and that's all I'm saying.
And I'll give you that one, bro. Yeah, she just wants the 20%.
And that's something that I can agree with. Yep. Again, I personally feel you got to be an asshole in your relationship. If you ain't an asshole, she ain't gonna respect you, and you're gonna lose that luster. I'm an asshole, and I'm never gonna stop. Okay, because when I was the good guy, like, oh, I love you, let's do this. It ain't work out all the way.
Yep.
And you got to that whole one time and let her know who you is.
Oh, wait. Oh, what you say? Wait, hold on. Say that again, Jordan. I heard Dominique. What?
Don't even let her.
Why did the nigga mute the fuck up?
Hey, but right here, and going right to that part, let's go right to this next relationship. Speaking of assholes, next relationship, right?
Can I say something again?
Go ahead.
This is the ridiculousness of this shit. This nigga, her man, was the most outlandish assholest of men you could ever find.
Yep.
And where the hell was her ass on his coattails?
Mm-hmm.
And this,
I got to roll for you. Gina said it would look nice for you.
You like a blowing some shit.
Bro, this the point. This the point that I've made so many times on this show. And don't get me wrong, I know this is my ex-wife right here, the love, but Sheila is exactly what I'm talking about. What woman in her right mind, and I know people like Randy, she was the victim. To a point. Because from the time they got on that plane, and I'm like, what fucking woman would think, first of all, you ain't putting in your head together that this woman ain't fucking your man? Come on now. You really oblivious to it. You just don't want to see it.
You're gonna have to drive.
Yeah. And then she get out this bitch and drive. Other part about it, if y'all look, when she started talking to the cop, you saw how kind of nasty of an attitude she kind of gave the cop a little bit, like a little like, don't you see that I'm big? Don't you see that I'm this? And this cop was being nothing but nasty to her. I'm like, damn. I mean, don't get me wrong, down the line, he got a hold of her and all this other good stuff. And it's like, but I still see like that issue where it's like, man, if he hadn't been, it's like the more and more he shitted on her, the more and more she was like, okay, here I come. I'm coming after you. I love you. It's me. I'm the problem. And you don't realize that he didn't had you bring your best friend up here, and your best friend don't even get off the plane. I don't know not one woman who a best friend that went to go off the plane with their girl and said, fuck that, I ain't about to ride with this bald-headed motherfucker. I'm going with you. She should have knew right off the bat she was tickling that dude's cock. Right off the bat. You know what I'm saying?
I like what Mackenzie said there. She said, I need like a mid-level asshole. And that's what I'm saying. I am mid-level asshole, okay? Just enough to keep your ass in check and be interested, but not enough to disrespect you.
I'm like lower. My thing is like, look, if you don't cause it to happen, it won't be there. But if you cause it to be an asshole, I'll be an asshole. But then it's like I gotta keep being an ass, like it has to simmer down. But yeah, no, I feel like this. I'm a good man. I shouldn't have to feel like I need to be an asshole for you to respect me. But once you get there, it's what you asking for. So if you don't want it to happen, don't let it happen. That's kind of how I operate. Like, look, I can be as sweet, as nice, as caring and understanding. But once you cross the line for me to be an asshole, you ask for this attitude. Until you adjust, I will continue to be an asshole. But no, like I'm on a lower scale.
So this is a dumb. It's a dumb. I don't even know what to call it. Explanation of this situation for me, but it's like this. If you got a man that keep a haircut all the time, you know what I'm saying? He always look the same. You know, that's how you get him looking. You know, that's how he look. That's what you become accustomed to, right? But when your man get a little rough and rugged and come back with a haircut, you're like, oh, who is this? It's a different reaction to it. You know what I'm saying? And I think for relationships, it's the same thing. If you always are the good guy and it's just straight, they'd be like, all right. But when you cut up a little bit, it creates that chase. There has to be a chase. We chase women in the beginning. Women chase us throughout the relationship.
That's true.
That's my little thing.
That's
Personally,
true, but
it's cool to be. I agree. I think that it's cool to be Batman, but you better know how to put on the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say. It's cool to be Batman, but you better know how to bring out the Joker. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And then speaking of a bad guy, this motherfucker.
Hey, real quick before you go in, Randy, like I just learned today, I don't know Jill Scott had on the bodysuit to look bigger.
Yep.
Oh, good. That was good for her.
Yep.
That's crazy. But go ahead, bro.
This motherfucker right here, Mike. Hey, now what I'm about to say is probably gonna make some people be like, you know what? I don't like Mr. Johnson. I don't like this motherfucker no more.
They don't like you already, Randy.
I know, right? It's already right. But I'm gonna tell you what Mike did at this. Mike is an asshole. I mean, beyond asshole. Okay. But let me tell you something. What he did at that damn table, because one woman wouldn't keep her fucking mouth shut and kept fucking with him, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have done that shit.
Hey, you know what? I think it's Marcus' fault. It's like, bro, you know what I know, and you gonna keep letting her talk.
Yeah, and I would have been upset.
Letting her talk. Like, all right, since y'all ain't gonna, defend my secret, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and just lay y'all's out. Which I think is fucked up the bro code, but like still like, all right, we all gonna be truthful. Let's be truthful.
I don't know. I had a
hey, what do you say? Checkmate.
No, I had a situation like this before. Listen. So I went to Atlanta. I went to Atlanta with some friends, and while we're there, one of the couples, they were getting into it, big issues, whatever. We went to the club. We're leaving the club. We're drunk. We're having a good time. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, man, you gonna talk to your man? Y'all gotta get it good before we waste the whole trip. And she says to me, "Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck you talking to? I ain't your fucking kid." I was like, I said, I never said you was my kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you want? Hit the fuck out of my face. Now, I was wrong, probably. I said, bitch, who the fuck you talking? And here come her man. I low-key helped their relationship. But again, he was mad at me. If you cannot keep your woman in check, shit's gonna happen. Yep. You need to learn how to keep your woman in check. If you don't have no control whatsoever, I don't know what to say to you.
You always gonna be in something.
And that's it. There's certain things, again, I know if me and my girl, I'm not saying, oh, I control you. But if certain situations, I'd be like, yo, and she understands, let me chill out. And she'll leave it alone.
That but when you relationship,
when you can't bring it down at all, you fucking up as a man in some area because she don't respect you, damn none. And
repeat that, bro.
What?
What you just said?
Again, I was just saying, if you cannot, calm your woman down or put your woman in her place, you will always be dealing with some kind of bullshit. She don't respect you to that extent that she needs to.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that because I think it go both ways. You should know your mate enough to be like, look, even like I'll sit there and I've been out, I've been on, like several like group dates, my cousin, and I know when, look, we need to change the tone of the conversation and we just need to not talk about
this. Yep.
And that's why I was saying with Mike, that's why I said I might have did the same thing because I'm that type. I'm like, look, all right, I ain't gonna say it. I'm expecting you to do it, man. Get your girl in order.
Get your woman.
Now, after that, like, boom. Now everybody gonna look at me like the bad guy at the table. All right,
cool.
I might as well play the part.
Did Mike put down himself actually bringing her there? Because it's like it's gonna make everybody uncomfortable. So it's like we're gonna talk about it.
No.
I think that's all Marcus, girl.
No, first of all, I don't even think it was Marcus, girl. I think that's Sheila because Mike was outlandish with his shit. Okay, outlandish. The fact that Sheila let the shit slide, that's on you. Yeah. I took a flight with another woman, got to the spot with another woman while you driving, and she and that's your best friend. Get the hell up out of here, man.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. You know what really triggered the situation? When the cop was there and he was talking and he started to see that old girl started to give him a little vibe. That's what fucked him up. They're like, and then Marcus' girl like, oh, won't you let these two single people talk? Mike go say, he ain't going nowhere with her. I'm like, oh, it's a wrap now. He about to go crazy. He's like, you know what? You can't keep this. He almost like, you can't keep her quiet? Fuck it. Let's play.
Mm-hmm.
So I think now Mike is another one, got a good one. She stood up for herself. I still think a lot of this situation could have been prevented. I don't want to be the bad guy, but I'm telling the truth. Sheila, I'm a firm believer that as long as you stay with somebody and you know they asshole, then you deserve everything you got coming to you because you need to get the hell out of the relationship by that time frame. Now, unless they put in the gun, I just think that there's a lot of stuff she could have done differently. But I mean, this dude, he didn't care. I mean, when he snapped his fingers in front of her, like, you hear me? I'm like, woo! I'm like, this motherfucker is crazy. I'm not even that asshole. I've done some stuff. But this dude, I'm like, man, you're crazy. And then you go turn your back on her? Woo! Bro. I don't know how a man that would physically hurt a woman can sleep in the same bed with her at night. Oh. I don't know how you can do it. I would sleep in a different room.
I would sleep in the house.
Bro, I'm like, so I know, let's get to the one relationship that I know we was talking about. Spawn. Let's talk about Spawn. Or Black Dynamite. Now, I agree with both of y'all. I think this relationship was the most realist out of everything. They was fussing a lot. He was the kind of guy. He wasn't no pushover. He just didn't like arguing, especially in public. You're like, man, I don't want to argue in public. But one thing I want people to realize about him, that a lot of guys, and I'm telling you, he's a living proof that a lot of guys like crazy women.
Yeah, he said it, and he said it, and then like when he admitted it, and like I like the end where it's like, okay, look, I'm letting you be crazy, I'm allowing you to say and do all this shit to me, but when I need to put your ass in your place, she said, like, I only want to use the word submit, but like when he said, hey, both of them, he won't even mess with the baby mama. He said, listen, you gonna stop going to my house about the kids, don't contact me. That stop. Hey, you go trust me and shut up. And it stopped.
Hey, so, look, that shit sexy, bro. Okay. That shit. Oh, I'm saying a woman looks at that as sexy. She was turned on. He put both of them. Mm-hmm. You shut the fuck up. Sometimes you gotta say, shut the fuck up.
And I was gonna.
You better be quiet after you say that. If it ain't quiet after you say that, you need to leave. After I say shut the fuck up in a certain way, you better shut the fuck up. Like,
Hey, you know what, Jordan?
Big cojones. I run this. Light skin too. I do this.
Yeah, go with the light skin shit. But look though, I know one of our questions was who you can relate to, and Marcus was mine because, like, I know we just got finished talking about it earlier, bro. I'm not an asshole. Like, I ain't gonna let you run me over. I'm not like an asshole, but once you get me to that point, then I'm at that point. But it don't have to be that way. You can talk, say, do whatever you want. I know who you are, but I know it's not like disrespectful or like demeaning because, all right, I like it. So I'm not gonna take it as a demeaning thing. But what was demeaning to him, where he felt like, all right, I don't think you listen to me. Let me make myself clear about what's going on in front of both of them. That was my favorite part of the movie. It's like, all right, he ain't need to say it, but once he said it, I was like, oh, okay. Now I know you're not playing.
Remember, he choked your ass up at the cabin.
Oh no, he heard that one. He heard that one. He said, I ain't gay.
The part that got me is that he's like, oh, was it Keisha? So she got him to rat on himself. And he like, yeah. Like, no, I wasn't Keisha. Yeah. It was Walter.
Walter, there you go.
He like, Walter? What you I ain't gay. He like, no, I got it from Walter. I got the shot. I'm just waiting for you. She's like, boom. Like, damn. That, I was just like, darn. Yeah, see, because it's like, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to bring her up because I know it's a lot about her, but I'm going to bring her up because I was just sitting here and my lady just said it. She just said she played him. She made him call himself out. Tasha smart than a motherfucker. Don't let nobody play you. Tasha is like really low-key the smartest one in this whole group because she called bullshit on a lot of people's stuff. She drink like a motherfucker, but she called bullshit on a lot of people's stuff. But she tricked his ass because if he wasn't cheating, the first person he would have went to is her. Like, hold on, man. No, I'm burning. What's going on? But
yeah, like that conversation wouldn't have made it to the trip.
Yep.
Hey,
he be like, it would have been. You been talking about that on the train when it was on the train. Like, what the fuck? Like before you got on the train, what the fuck, man?
Shit. We wouldn't have made it. We would not have made it to the motherfucking train. Okay.
Like Walter, I ain't gay.
If you know you're not cheating, you burning you. What the fuck going on? You gonna handle that instantly? Like, we got a whole fucking issue right now, and we gotta take care of it, man.
You ain't lying, man. It's crazy, but I'll tell you, Tasha.
Hey, you ain't tell Kid she gave her STD.
Oh, yeah.
You know what my big thing was on the low. Honestly, Tasha was amazing.
I love it.
Because she wasn't just cheating to cheat. She knew that nigga was cheating. She like, oh, all right. I love your ass. I ain't trying to leave right now, but I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back.
You know what? Watching this movie, I felt bad. Well, no, I didn't feel bad, but Tasha, yeah. If anybody, and you know, I'm the biggest Jill Scott, but it'd be Tasha.
For the movie? Nah, bro, you tripping, man.
Look, real
Even
quick.
when Jill was bigger, I was like, oh, okay, baby. But when she had took that bodysuit, I said, ooh.
Again, for me, confidence is huge.
Tasha, man.
And Tasha was
about her. Something screams off of her. Something screams off of her. I can't. It's some things you can't. I don't care. There ain't no book for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody else out there? Mackenzie, Anthony, John, everybody that's in this bad boy. It's just Tasha just got this thing. If I just met her, even though she was loud, still something like, man, it's something about her, man.
Yep.
I'm sorry. It's just Jill Scott to me. I don't care if she play a scarecrow. It's Jill Scott.
I'm saying like
that character, I'd have been like, I don't want to be with nobody that's stupid. I know that sounds bad, but I
can't get the character. I can't get her in character mode.
I don't care.
I couldn't do that.
You who, Tasha?
No, Jill Scott couldn't get her out of character mode. I'm still thinking that's like
Jill Scott.
Like confident Jill Scott, especially like that's how he was demeaning her, and no one was. I'm like, I
got you. I got what you're saying. No, yeah. I'm going by straight to character.
Yeah.
If I went by the character, it's Tasha. I don't even care that she was loud and ghetto. That junk, I would have tuned it out like.
Hey, that's what Marcus did. He tuned it out. He was like, hey, because when people wear confidence,
Jilly from Philly,
it does something to people. Confidence is an amazing thing. Like when I come in and my girl put the blindfold on me and she cut.
Hey,
never mind. My fault.
No, keep talking.
No, we
keep talking. Hey, Dom, go in the room somewhere. Go ahead, bro.
But you know, Tasha.
I love Dom, man. Dom, we miss you. We miss you, Dom. But I would just say with her, I mean, the situation was, to me, everybody can. I mean, for most people now, depending on the age bracket, can identify with that situation. Somebody got kids, she got kids, baby, because he's still smashing both of them. And he talk about she crazy, but he knows she crazy and he loves it.
Likes it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, sometimes some people's dysfunction work for them, man. I don't like, it's. I mean,
that's a good quote. Maybe dysfunction works.
Some dysfunction works, man. I guess it depends on what level it is. It's like, I don't know if we keep them on the so.
And that's what I was saying. That assholeness, I don't care. I've been an asshole. And when I learned, you got to be who you are. You can't be that goody two shoes dude. Again, I'm like, this is who I am. I'm an asshole, and you're gonna always see it. My relationships have worked better when I'm in asshole mode.
Yep. It's
a kick in the ass for the relationship. And it's just what it is, man.
No woman wants a pushover guy. Period.
Nope.
No woman wants a yes man.
She wants you to treat her right.
Yep.
I hate when people get asshole mixed with treating her right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat you the fuck right.
Yeah.
For sure. But you're gonna get a little bit of this. You know what I'm saying? That's big energy. You got to do that.
It's the same thing. And guess what? No man wants a robot woman. I'm just being honest, man. You don't want a robot woman that she jumping at everything. It's gonna become bored. You're like, dang, man, you do everything I want. I'm telling you, sometimes sometimes no is an aphrodisiac. And when I tell you what I mean, like she said, well, that's the stupidest idea ever. I tell you, yeah, but yeah, so
check yourself.
so, but
hey,
but
hey, you have to look over before you answer that question.
You know,
Can I say something real quick?
go ahead, man.
I want to hit what the hell Jada talking about, because Jada keep hitting these comments and she's talking about, I don't want no asshole. I like a good man. All that bullshit. When Jada speaks, she talks about an alpha male. An alpha male is an asshole automatically. You ain't gonna get no, oh, I make 600,000 a year and I do really well. And he just, you don't get that. He going, that confidence, that bravado, it brings out some assholeness. So I think that's some bullshit, first of all.
I agree with that.
Period.
I agree.
Sometimes I do laugh my ass up. Depends on my let's say intentions are formed. For example, I dated a guy for 3 years that I never slept with. Damn.
Wait, wait. Go ahead,
Mackenzie, I'm putting this on
that nigga.
They met for slept years and didn't sleep with him. He bought me stuff, and I was young as fuck, and there was different intentions for different relationships. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
3 years?
Read all of it.
You was in high school. He was waiting till you turned 18. That's all that was. The hell?
You know what? And I can say this too. I remember, because everybody said they got a type and stuff of that nature. I remember dating older women. I love dating older women. I thought older women were way better. Felt like my mentality matched up with them. It's really rare. I can count on one hand how many women I've dated my age or younger. And really, I'm just being honest. And what happens is that when you get with some of the older women, it's a whole different, for me, it's a whole different field of mindset of play. They was established in some form of way. I had a couple of them that was, kind of thought they was some, they still had these young intentions, but that didn't last long because I'm like, why the fuck I want an older woman that's gonna act young? And then you have some where the older woman just told me flat out, like, she like, I like you, you're cute, you're feisty, I just want to fuck you. And what did I say? Fuck me. I mean, it's just being on the real. And like I said, I think it's some attention like that. We knew what was going on. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I'm coming over there. We fucking. By your request, ma'am. I didn't feel no type of way about it. I'm like,
by your request, ma'am.
By your request, ma'am.
Nigga, this ain't AT&T.
Ooh, young man.
You're in these guts, young man.
I've never in my life been with an older woman.
No,
I think I look too young, first of all. And after, I'm like, I gotta work too hard. I'm like, baby, you's a baby, you fine, but you's a baby. I'm like,
Jordan, you go to the wrong places. Don't go to Walmart. Go to Kroger.
Oh, no. Hey,
go to Kroger.
If I'm gonna come
go to the doctor's office between 8 in the morning and 12 that afternoon.
You gotta go to Bed Bath and Beyond. You gotta go to Home Depot. You gotta go Menards.
Go to At Home. Go to At Home. You meet them all there.
You gotta do plumbing. You gotta do plumbing. Like, yeah, I gotta do plumbing. We just talking about
oh shit!
You can fuck around, get yourself all the lawn equipment you need for your business.
Hey, but you know what though? To get back to that last one, when we talk about blue collar men, that's what older women go for. They already established. Like, oh, you know how to fix a car?
They love it. They love it because they understand it already.
Yeah,
like, nothing. No woman. You want to see a woman pussy get water world? Come home from work. Come home from work. Nothing get a pussy or a woman pussy.
No. Don't say that. Because there's plenty niggas coming home from work. This broke ass nigga. Yeah. He ain't buying nothing. It's plenty. Okay.
What's the name? If you got a woman that pussy don't get wet because you come home from working, that bitch got United Way pussy. And what I mean by that is that bitch got charity pussy. That means it's for everybody.
No, Randy. This the new age. They can't see you come home from work. They got to see you spend it. Like, oh, this is a nice little trip. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh man.
It ain't just coming home from work.
They be like, oh God, that boy come on there. You better do something. Like, I'm telling you, man. The older women, I'm telling you, they be on that man. They be like, whoo. Like, where did you come from? Let me run a bath for you. You like, run that bath. I'm gonna fix you a dinner. I ain't talking about no sofas. I ain't talking about no what's the name, hungry man. We talking about some real homemade. Like, you made this bitch from scratch.
Hey, look, real quick. Jalen, he said he dating a woman that's 8 years older than him. This the best I done seen you in a relationship, so it must be something to this older woman shit for real. Because boy been chill, and that's not him. He been chill, and I don't know what to do. Okay, he been too chill.
Now I'm gonna tell your mom and them now that you over there fucking around.
he don't care.
You call your mama before I put the pussy on him now.
She done put him on to some things. He like, I'm gonna just chill here for now.
I'm telling you.
Man.
Hey, I see what you're saying too. I agree with this comment. I just put it on there. I agree with that comment.
Yeah. I feel that.
Hey. Oh, what's up, Cole? By the way, but she is right. Y'all babies can't hang with. Hey, listen, you gotta be in shape to deal with older women.
That ain't right.
They They is a look.
Shit, motherfucker.
What you mean I can't
be in shape?
Woman.
Shit.
Huh?
What you mean I can't hang with no older woman?
I say you gotta be in shape. What was that from? Well, I think I kind of underestimated it. It's like, okay, you gotta really be in shape. Nigga, what? You ain't whatever.
I don't even want to get into it, but hey, come on, man. Come on, please.
I'll be in that pussy like motherfucking George Washington crossing the Delaware like.
Attention.
You're like, why are you looking like that?
Oh man,
that look like a damn general, like a super boy.
Okay, all right.
Y'all, it was a great show, man. Jordan, you came on time, man, with all the juicy shit, bro. It was a great show.
I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. And look, like the people in the comments enjoyed it also. So I love it. Thank y'all,
hey,
man.
We here. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, go ahead. I was just saying again.
We here for y'all, man. Thank y'all for continuing to comment and interact with us, man. We here for y'all. If it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? We could talk about this over the phone with each other, man. But y'all make this so entertaining. Y'all make us do the research. Y'all enlighten us from y'all perspective and everything. Get Janet Jackson crazy ass out of here. Her character made me sick anyway.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too. I didn't even really want to go over those two because to me they were both like they had the most deep-seated shit going on because they never dealt with that baby dying and everything else like that. And this is women, real quick, beware of a motherfucker like this. Because she always telling y'all what's going on in your relationship and the problems. And this motherfucker got everything. She got fucking the Holocaust going on in her relationship. Her shit.
The Holocaust?
No, yeah, because there was some deep-rooted shit. And again, it's always like that. Mm-hmm. They should move along smooth, but that's because ain't shit being dealt with.
Hey, you know what's crazy about that situation where Mike had brought up, the baby dying and everything like that at the table. I think what really hurted her more, even though she like, okay, it was my fault, I didn't strap him in, that he couldn't tell her. It came from somebody else. It's like, wow, you didn't even have the DC to tell me that, what's going on. We could talk about it, but you talk about it with them.
No. That nigga Mike was bold for that one. He shouldn't have let that one go.
No,
let that one fly.
He shouldn't have. I don't think he should let none of it. We laugh at it. We laugh at it because it's a movie, but bro, like if I tell y'all something in confidence, and y'all go and tell my my significant other, then what I'm saying that's fucked up because what I'm saying it's something I want man want to get out to y'all, but I need to reflect on myself. All right, am I wrong? Am I right? How should I deal with it? And for you to come out and say it to her, that's gonna fuck up. That's gonna fuck up what I have. And all this saying that, man, well, you can't talk to me, so how am I supposed to trust you?
Now, at the same time, it's hard for me to sympathize with this dude because don't he like
Hey, you're right. He go kind of both ways.
It ain't even both ways, man. Both ways is women and men. He like women and men and the ones that meet.
Hey, he like exceptions. Well, I'll go this way with the exception with a dick. I'll fuck you. Listen, lady, I'll fuck you if you have a dick, not a fake dick, a real one.
But it's
I like
crazy, man. I just didn't think. I didn't even want to. I even like I said. I thought that. What do you say? Nah, he was doing too much. You think so?
Who was doing too much?
Who was doing too much?
No.
Oh no, she talking about Mike. Okay, you talking about Mike was doing too much.
No. Again, I personally for me, when he was speaking about the other things they need to point out, I get that because he like, man, control your woman. You can't control your woman. All right, I'm gonna let it fly. Y'all letting my shit fly, bet. But I think the death of the child thing that was too far, and he deserved to get his ass beat. If I'm in that situation, like, bro, like I talked to you about that in confidence. We ain't talking about no cheating, no stuff like that. We talking about this is a death. You deserve to get your ass beat for that.
I'm gonna be honest. The one thing I would have said, Mike, I wouldn't have talked to nobody else, but I definitely would have put Marcus shit out there because his wife wouldn't shut up.
Yep.
Everybody else I wouldn't have said nothing about. Like, Mike, man, get your wife to shut up because she's talking about me. We gonna talk about you.
But at the end, though, it worked out because all their problems were on the table now. So it made the next moves like, all right, look, you got your tubes tied, you got an STD, and you think your wife's stupid for losing the baby, and the problems got solved. Or
I didn't get solved.
Well, not got solved. I'm sorry. Everything was on the table now because we know he's down the next show.
She got the motherfucker hit by a truck in part 2. Or bringing that guy in there, stripping, brought that stripper gram with the gay guy in there dancing like, it's raining. It's like, you want to act like a bitch? You're going to get, because you know what? I know we got to go over 2. I know we got to do 2 one of these days. But I don't give a fuck. Look, they was getting divorced. She wanted to split everything except for her shit. And I got a problem with that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look. No, we doing the next episode next week, and we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that.
I'm gonna say time out real quick again, and I need us to save this. Y'all heard what Randy said. He just said she didn't want to split her portion, the shit that she really brought in. Randy, I gotta call Cap on that one also, because when we were talking about Mary J. Blige and her husband, you called that man a pussy for trying to eat off her. He been supporting that woman for her whole career. That's wrong, man.
No, what I said, I know what you're talking about. I remember that guy, I said, it's all fair in love and war. If it's a situation where there's no prenup, give it.
I don't remember that.
You
remember that portion?
I don't. Hey, we got the files.
We got the files, guys.
We got the file.
Because I brought up David Justice too. I said, if a man, if you get in there and if you got no prenup and you was there making it with her from the beginning, the same way a woman, get your money. But I ain't got no respect for nobody that come in and you ain't done shit. You ain't brought a bag to the table.
But he did do shit though, and that's what that episode I
said during that whole time and dealt with that shit.
He was her manager that whole motherfucking time, and he didn't do anything else. That was it. He pushed her career. Don't knock him saying, "Yo, we done. We obviously done."
And even that, like you got like everything. I be on the same playing field. Like, all right, bro. I was, while you was writing your book and doing all this shit, I was dealing with you at home with all this bullshit with our child and with our marriage. Like, bro, I deserve that shit. I'm the reason you wrote the motherfucking book. Jersey.
Nicole, what you talking about? What you keep saying Jersey for? I thought we ended that.
Like you fucking mad.
This is all I'm saying with him because like I said, I remember the situation. I'm
Nicole,
like,
he's been stuck for a long ass time.
yeah, I'm telling you. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, he did, and he didn't start off with her in her career. I believe, like I don't, either way,
Okay.
either way, this is my feeling. Either way, when it comes to those things, get a prenup. Get a prenup.
Yep.
Eliminate all the issues. Get a prenup.
Yep.
If you coming into a situation with big money and someone did not start off with you, you need to get a prenup. That should be automatic. So I know he made he made a, well, let's, I don't know everything, like I said, with him, what I'm saying? He got used to a lifestyle. He did a David Justice with Halle Berry. David Justice, a baseball player. Halle Berry's making more money than him. He requested alimony.
Halle Berry's making more money than him?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
How? She can't even act.
So, I mean, she
can't act.
Paid. Just get the prenup. You can eliminate all of this by just getting prenups. People are like, I want to get a prenup. That means I don't love them. That's a bullshit lie. Because if you're with them and they love you, you still gonna do for them. I'm just saying that if you decide that Randy ain't my cup of tea no more, then you go out the fucking door with what you came with.
Yes, indeed.
That's all I'm saying on that.
And again, I keep telling people a prenup doesn't mean you don't get something. You can fit that in there. It just you ain't taking half. We ain't got time for that.
I don't want her to get shit. If you leaving, you ain't getting shit.
First of all, John, hold on, John, real quick. Name a fucking movie where Halle Berry acted her ass off for real.
Monster Ball. Monster Ball.
She fine. She can't act for shit.
Monster. Hey, you too young. Watch Monster Ball.
I watched Monster Ball. She can't act for shit.
Hey,
you can replace her with anybody else and it be the same movie. She's just fine. That's it.
That's all it means.
Losing Isaiah. Okay, we get that. That's one.
Losing Isaiah. She played too many crackheads. She played crackhead. And what's that other movie she played a crackhead in? Jungle Fever. She played too many damn crackheads, man.
And she was horrible at Catwoman. I was like, oh damn, he was a black Catwoman, and they should have gave it to Angela Bassett or something.
She was all right in Swordfish. She was all right in Swordfish. But she not. If I think of really good black actresses, I don't have her there.
Ain't nobody said, hey, play that Halle Berry movie. Nobody care about no damn Halle Berry.
Even when they go to Monster Ball, they got the scene in Monster Ball with her sex scene. They got boy dies, Halle Berry gets fucked. And people go right to Halle Berry gets fucked. Because that's the only thing I remember. Like, I want to make you feel good. I'm like, whoa, God,
yep. That part, if she bought that nigga a hat.
Girls go to that thing, man. Halle Berry's not a very good actress, but she's fine.
Thank you. That's it.
Hey, use your money, Halle. Because I mean,
All right, y'all. Look, we reached the end of the show. We're gonna close out. We're gonna go ahead and get y'all the next topics. But while I get married too, we definitely gonna come back to that. Jordan, good call on timeout. We definitely gonna get into that. I'm gonna go ahead and start off. I appreciate all you guys, spending y'all time from y'all family to spend with us. Y'all are our family. Continue to share, like, subscribe, and man, we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, man. Again, man, if y'all are watching, the people that are watching right now, again, like Max said, please press the share button. I don't gotta know how many times I gotta ask y'all. Hit the share button before you go. And again, man, we do appreciate y'all, man, tuning in every week. It's really dope. Thank you.
All right, man. So shoot, next week, Wednesday, 7:00. Y'all already know we're gonna go over why did I get married too. That part of the movie and come with y'all with some other good topics for the day. So on top of that, I don't know, things just ding like that. But other than that, man, shoot, man, from Matt, Jordan, myself, Miss Color, who was in the comments tonight, we miss you, baby. And everybody else, we will see y'all next week. Enjoy the show.